Hi everyone, so I'm here with Robert Booth, the CEO and the founder of Ellington Group. Before we start, can you just give us a quick brief about the spectrum of products and projects that you've delivered and you're planning to deliver over the coming 2 years maybe?
Sure, absolutely. So at Ellington, we generally like to develop in well-established neighborhoods where there's schools and retail and hospitals and nice infrastructure. So you look at our portfolio projects, we're developing everywhere from Mohammed bin Rashid City to downtown Dubai, Jumeirah Village Circle, Palm Island, Emirates Hills, where you have all those key requisites. And generally we focus our product on mid-price point and up. So we've got units starting in the kind of 600,000-700,000 dirhams and moving up.
And why you don't go into master communities that are very promising, and maybe not ready today, but promising for the future? Why do you go to?
I think consumers today, they want to live in a real home in a real community.
What you see is what you get.
And what you see is what you get, and you've got those amenities in your neighborhood, right? It's all about location and living in a proper, well-established neighborhood.
All right. So Robert, in a market that is where I think the supply and demand is one of the most challenging aspects of today's market, how are you competing this market? How are you, building this success story in this market for Ellington?
Well, we think today in the marketplace, the consumer is more educated than they've ever been. Dubai is becoming a more competitive market, and I think we have to start from the principle that we're living in an era where design to the consumer matters more than ever. So if you look at companies that are winning internationally, Apple, Tesla, Google, Netflix, they're winning because they have great product. And so at Ellington, we really want to focus on being a design-led, building great product company, where we look at every little detail that's important to our customer. Because if our customer's not happy, then the product won't be successful. Yeah. So we really dive into a lot of details, and it's one thing to say it, but it's another to do it. So we have a really strong execution team that looks at details. I go to construction sites, look at every little detail on a construction site, from the tile mock-up to the sanitary wares, and so you have to really put passion and sweat to deliver the product that you promise.
And how do you showcase this on an off-plan project? Because how did you sell your first off-plan project before having any proven record of delivering something where you've talked the talk and walked the walk?
When we started, we really believed in two fundamentals: trust and transparency. And you have to have both of those with your customer. So trust means that before we pre-sell a building, we've already started construction. So the buyer can go to the construction site, see it's already physically started construction. So our first building that we brought to the marketplace, we didn't start sales till we were over 40% completed construction. And then on transparency.
And today, do you sell before starting construction, or?
For every building that we sell, we will start construction first before we sell. And that also shortens the construction cycle time, so customers get their product sooner.
Yeah. And is there like a threshold for?
Generally, there were about 2 years. So it could be anywhere from 18 months to 24 months.
But in terms of the percentage of construction,
generally minimum 10% will have already done.
Okay, all right.
10 to 20% is generally where we are.
Okay.
And then on the second point, transparency, we want to show the customer the exact product they're going to get. So we'll build an actual model suite, physical dimensions, exact finishings that you're going to get. So if you stick to those two core fundamentals, trust and transparency, it goes a long way in building a relationship with your customers.
Do you experience any challenging questions from clients where they say, we've seen, for example, a model or a mock-up for certain projects that we invested in, but when the delivery time comes, it wasn't the same as per the mock-up?
It's exactly the same, and I'll give you a good example. Belgravia won our first building that we delivered. We had 181 units, and the quality that we delivered, 105 of those had 0 snags, not one comment. And that goes to show you the quality. So we spent a lot of time, and the rest were 2 snags, 3 snags. But in this industry, to have over 100 units with 0 snags just tells you about the quality. And you can only do that by looking at the details and delivering what you promised your customers.
Okay. Yeah, I truly believe the same, actually. And do you feel there's a gap in the market that you're filling?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When we started the business, we really saw an opportunity that, we don't want to be the biggest, but we want to be the most respected and deliver really good product to our customers and be design-led. So we like this whole notion of integrated art and architecture. So again, for every building that we do, we have a whole art program. Belgravia 1, we commissioned over 80 pieces of art for the building. And that synergy between art and architecture separates us in the marketplace, and the customers are craving it. People want to move in a home where they just have to bring their suitcase, and it's beautiful.
Sure. And we'll showcase some of the details that you're referring to.
Hello, I'm Eileen Aman from Ellington Properties. Welcome to our show apartment, Belgravia Square in JVC. I want to show you the details of our show apartment and what makes Ellington a design boutique-led company, and how we make our customer happy and how we can achieve a better ROI in all our apartments, from the small details that you can see in our apartments, from the flooring to the kitchen to the ceiling, which is 3.2, and the small details of our material. So if you see, our kitchen is the countertop with the design-led, the modern style, even the small details that you can use in your home if you are a family or if you are a single living in this apartment. Also, if you see the size and the layout of a one-bedroom apartment, you can feel there is space, because we have the best ID teams in town that makes our layout and our show apartment beautiful and amazing. The space is very good and well designed. The ceiling in all our buildings are 3.2 meter instead of 2.8. Walk-in closet, we designed it in his walk-in closet, hers, and even we designed the corner to have the space you can use all the corners from the walk-in closet. All our bedrooms are spacious, even if you are in a one-bedroom or two-bedroom apartment. All our bedrooms are spacious, are well designed and organized to have a happy sleep.